Buddy, it's Ryan the Scavenger. I'm live at the campfire, having a little Coca-Cola, hanging out, burning scavenger firewood. Join me. Try not to get too hot. Let me set it over on the other side over here. See if we get anybody to join us on the scavenger fire. Oh, looks like we got one person here. Kind of hard to see. Got to get over next to it. It's Kim Hoyle. Am I live? You are live. Hello, Kim. How you doing? It's Ryan the Scavenger doing a live on my campfire here. Nice to see you. Need to add a little more wood to the fire here, don't you think? Let's get some more wood on there. Get another little chunk going here. Get it. Another little teepee going here. How's everybody doing? We got Kim Huin. All right. Nice. Yeah. Doing a little live campfire. Glad you could join me. Yeah, you are the only one here. Thanks for joining me. Kim, are you a subscriber to the channel? There's the fire's going good. Got a good old campfire going here. Now you can see it good. I'm about to be. I like this is peaceful. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Isn't it peaceful to sit here by the fire and just hang out and shoot the shit and shoot the breeze? I don't drink beer, so I'm drinking me a Coca-Cola here. Oh, yeah. Man, 7 people are in here doing the campfire with Ryan the Scavenger. Tell me where you're from. Where you zooming in from? I'm from Nebraska. I do a YouTube channel called Ryan the Scavenger, and my channel is about license plate collecting, scrap metal collecting, a little bit about life, a little bit about law enforcement. So yeah, Thanks for tuning in. And I also do a live stream called Walking with Ryan. And I tried something new tonight called Campfires with Ryan the Scavenger. And what you're seeing here, guys, this is a piano that I tore down today on one of my junk hauls. So recycling the piano for firewood. So let's check some of the other comments out. Oh, we got Big Pimp Magic. Good evening, Big Pimp Magic. What's going on, man? I don't think I've ever talked to you before. And we got Robert. Big Pimp Magic says, I'm from Pork and Beans. Where are you? I'm from Kearney, Nebraska. Your channel is very underrated. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to do all sorts of things. I think maybe I have too many niches, but yeah. My main niche is scrap metal collecting and license plate collecting, but I do, like I said, I do talk about life. I do talk about law enforcement. I'm a deputy sheriff in my real job. And yeah, I do gardening too. I garden watermelons right here in the rocks that surround my house right here. I grow a watermelon patch, if you can believe that or not. It was a big accident. It started with my son. When he was back from the Navy, he was sitting up there on the deck and he was spitting seeds over the side, and watermelons grew. So I decided, what the heck, I'm gonna grow watermelons every year. So yeah. Robert Rivera says, cool, I'm from Texas. All right, man. Oh, used to spend a lot of time down in Arlington, Texas, and my favorite baseball team in the world is the Texas Rangers, baby. Finally won a World Series. Wasn't that exciting? Do I have a metal detector video? No, I don't. I need to get one, though. Robert Rivera says, yes, it was. Yeah, man, wasn't it exciting? I mean, the Rangers came so close in like 2014 when they were playing St. Louis. Get another log on the fire here. Get some more fire going. This is a leg from a piano that I chopped off, though. There we go. Fire's going good now. Might need to move my tripod. Hello, coffee time for you. Hey, it's Manna. Manna from Thailand. What's going on, brother man? How's Manna doing? My good buddy Manna. It's 48 degrees here in Nebraska. A little chilly. Kathleen Johnson says hello. Hello, Kathleen. How you doing? You're doing good, Kathleen? That's good. I wish I had like a iPad where it was bigger, where I could see. It's kind of far away, so I can't see. Got me a little English toffee here for my little snack. Eight people watching, holy smokes. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. You're watching Ryan The Scavenger live campfire, our new addition that I decided to try out tonight. Kim, where are you from? Big Pimp Magic, where are you from? I think we got somebody's from Texas. They already said that, didn't they? Mana's from Thailand. Kathleen, where are you from? Fire's going good. My neighbor's mowing his grass over there with one of them automatic lawnmowers. Man, are you still watching? It's not coffee time, man. It's coffee time for you, maybe. It's 9:20 at night here. Man, we got 6 people watching here. All right, everybody, fire off in the comments below. Where are you from? Let's do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, also, hit the like button up there, if you would. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. My name is Ryan the Scavenger. Real name's Ryan Smith. I have a YouTube channel where I talk about scrap metal collecting, license plate collecting, law enforcement, watermelon gardening, life, and Thailand. So, yeah, that is my YouTube channel. I have many niches. I talk about many things. I also do a live stream called Walking with Ryan, where I walk and try and promote a healthy lifestyle. So, for those of you that haven't watched before or don't know, I used to be 300 pounds. I used to be extremely overweight. I've lost 50 pounds recently, or about 40 pounds, I should say. And yeah, feeling better, feeling great. So, Linda, my super fan, Linda Seal. How you doing, Linda? We're having a new live stream tryout tonight. Campfire Live with Ryan. We sit out here and have a little fire. Gonna have to move back. It's getting a little hot. I'm a little too damn close. There we go. Much better. What's going on, Linda? How you doing? The bonfire is rolling, Linda. There she is. This is a scavenger find from my neighbor next door. She gave that to me, and what you're seeing in the campfire is a piano that I cut up, and we're burning piano wood. We're recycling, giving back to nature, full cycle. Talon Lanny Racing. I do not think I have talked to you guys before. How are you doing, Talon? Where are you from? Hey, Linda. I'm eating English toffee. Chocolate. Not good. But I haven't had any sweets all week long, so this is my treat. Talon is from Tennessee. Well, what's going on, man? Little campfire here, Talon. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please click that subscribe button if you will. Also, hit the like button on this live stream video. Hit that like button right up there if you would. And then pop over and subscribe. Come back and hang out. I do these live streams from time to time where I just give my fans a chance to meet me and say hi and talk and bullshit about whatever they want to talk about. You don't have any donuts, but you just want one. Heck yeah. Five people are still watching away. That's awesome. Thanks so much for hanging with me, guys. What do you want to talk about? Anything? What's going on in the world? Do you like scrap metal collecting, license plate collecting, law enforcement issues, gardening, whatever you want to talk about? We can talk about whatever. Last piece of toffee. I've had 4 pieces of toffee. What's my take on plastic recycling? Well, you know me, Linda, and I know you. We're both Navy veterans, and a lot of that ends up in the ocean. There's a great documentary, The Great Plastic Reef, I think it's called, something like that. There is this miles and miles wide pile of plastics out in the Pacific Ocean. Just a tragedy. And yeah, you know, we're killing our oceans with too much plastic and killing our stuff. So yeah, recycle the plastic all you can. That's my take, Linda. Fire is going down. About burned up the entire piano. 5 people still hanging with me. That's impressive. Hit that like button up above. Just right up there. Just right up there. It is on my screen anyway. It says 0 right now. Let's get 5 likes. There's 5 people, or 6 people watching now. All 6 of you, hit that like button if you would. And if you haven't done so, subscribe. And watch some of my videos. I would really appreciate it. I have almost 500 subscribers. In 6 months, I've been doing YouTube, and I have almost 3,000. I have 2,700 hours of watch time now. So I'm coming up on finally getting monetized, which is kind of exciting. So, yeah. Let's fire a little invite out to a couple of people here. Whoa, there's a great big long comment from Linda here. Linda says, I read that the plastic, number 1 and number 2, is recycled. The others are sent to Indonesia, where some creative folks find ways to use it. But I feel that much of what's in the ocean was dumped overboard. Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%. But not all of it, you know. There is a documentary, like I said, go to YouTube and type in plastic reef or something like that, and it's unbelievable. I watched it when I was substitute teaching one day with the science class, and I was just amazed by it. I'll try and find a link and put it in the description below afterwards. But it's just a fascinating look at the amount of plastic pollution that's in the ocean. Yeah, you have seen that documentary? All right, good. Now, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Just mounds of it. My son is getting out of the Navy soon, Linda. Can you believe that? 5 years have went by already. Oh, it's crazy. Almost 10 years coming off that I've been retired from the Navy. It's amazing how fast time flies. How is your knee doing, Linda? Are you recovering? He's going to school to become a physical therapist. Yeah, going to become a doctor, so can't complain with that at all. Well, there you go. Maybe your knee is fine, so maybe my son will rehab your knee someday. Oh, 7 people are watching. That's awesome. Hey, everybody. My name's Ryan The Scavenger. Make sure you hit that like button up above. We're trying a new thing tonight called Campfires with Ryan The Scavenger Live. So kind of peaceful and sitting around a campfire and just shooting the shit and talking about whatever you want to talk about. The light isn't super great, so you know, that's about the best we can get. I can lean in towards the fire a little bit. You just finished physical therapy a few weeks ago. Oh, well, you're all done then. You're like a new woman then. Got a knee that doesn't have pain anymore. Heck yeah. What's the weather like in West Virginia? Is it getting warm there? Well, I got one last log from the piano. Let's throw it on there. See if I can get it down here underneath my porch. Ugh. Might not be able to get it up and out of here. Using one hand. I gotta set it down. Hold on a minute. Okay. Here goes the last piano leg. That'll be the last for the fire tonight. 79 degrees. Holy cow, Linda. Oh, here she's firing up. We'll be able to get some views of Ryan the Scavenger here now. Oh, lots of fire. Gonna be out of firewood here. Yeah, the weather here is awful. We had tornadoes in Lincoln. I made a video of one of them if you haven't watched it. No one has died that I know of, so that's a good thing. Those are all piano legs, ladies and gentlemen. From a old piano that I recycled. I saved them just special for this day because I don't do this very often, but I thought I'd try something new tonight and do live streaming fires with Ryan the Scavenger. See that over there? That is a lawnmower robot that my neighbor has. See the headlights? Sulphur, Oklahoma got destroyed. Well, that's sad. Lots of major home damage in Elkhorn, Nebraska the other day. Here's my new porch swinger that I scavenged today. Well, we got 3 people still chiming in here and watching. Make sure you hit the like button up above. That is a nice swing. Got a flower pot for the wife too. And a chair too. Real nice chair from my friend. Oh, got all sorts of upcycling stuff going on today. "79 degrees in West Virginia, Linda. You wouldn't even want to make a fire, would you?" Oh, we got another person just chimed in. Tell us who you are in the comments below. This is Ryan Smith from the YouTube channel Ryan the Scavenger. If you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel. The weather was just about right. The wind stopped blowing finally, so perfect night to make a fire. Yeah, she's gone though for a year, watching the grandbaby, so all by my lonesome. I tried to get my 21-year-old son to come out here and hang out with Pops, but he won't come out. He wants to play video games instead. Dang kids. Well, he's not a kid, he's an adult, young adult. Pretty good fire going here. Yeah, it's 45 degrees now. Well, it's kind of chilly here in Nebraska. This fire is just perfect for that kind of night. Oh, we got a new one here. Indie tech consultant. Do I own a van that has free candy painted on the side, this side? No, I don't. Oh, that's kind of an odd comment. What are you talking about here, indie tech consultant? Cheers, mate. Have a good night. That was one of the troll comments that some people make on here that make absolutely no sense. You get a lot of that on YouTube. That's why you got to have blue wrenchers, people that can moderate the comment if it gets a little heavy. I don't know, so you'll have to enlighten me. I'm sure it has something to do with trying to entice children or something like that, I would imagine. I don't know. Like the ice cream truck man. Who the hell knows? Hopefully you're not doing that, Indie Tech Consultant. That would be weird. Oh, the fire just tipped over. We got to get the shovel out and flip it back over. My high quality fire pit thing. I got it from my neighbor doing junk hauling just right next door, actually, the next yard over. She likes to do fires a lot, so yeah, it's channel. See how it says channel there? Man, we're getting all sorts of light now, aren't we? Cheers. Coca-Cola. 90 days sober free or sober. Haven't had a drink of alcohol in 90 days. So another one of my accomplishments I've done. So I have a friend who's a severe alcoholic, and boy, he went off the deep end. So I'm trying to help him and show him that it's easy to quit. I'm not an alcoholic, but he is. So I was just doing it as kind of a support thing for him. So 90 days, haven't had a drink. Oh, the fire fell over again. Let's get the log back over so we don't get stuff falling on the grass. Hey, it's Amritai. We got the wifey here. How's it going, Amritai? Amritai is in Pebble Beach, California, hanging out with the grandbaby. Nice to have Mama in here. We got 6 people watching now. Well, a whole bunch of people watching. Cheers, Ryan the Scavenger. Having a ice cold Coca-Cola. Make sure you smash that like button up above. And if you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. Hey, Amritai, here's the swing I got. So we got Linda and Amritai watching here and 2 other people. Who else do we got here watching here? Make sure you make a comment down below and tell us who you are. It is nice. I wish you were here with me. Missed you. Yeah, Amritai's with the grandbabies, doing her grandma duty, helping take care of the little one, little baby Ivy and little baby CJ. CJ has turned into a toddler now. Yeah, I miss you too, babe. This, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is the first time I have ever had a fire in my backyard. Ever. I've lived here 14 years. I've never done one. So I just got it as an idea for something to do for a live stream. It's kind of peaceful to sit around a fire and talk and hang out, isn't it? It's perfect with 45-degree weather, and so make a little fire and sit outside. No bugs, but the bugs will be here soon. So we got Linda watching and Amritai watching. Is Indy Tech, are you still here? Is Talon Laney Racing still here? Or do we got new people watching? Tell us who you are and where you're from. We got Linda from West Virginia and Amritai from Pebble Beach, California, and Kearney, Nebraska. She's from 2 places. Here's my neighbor lawnmower over there. See the headlights? That's a robot lawnmower. Fire's going down. Can't believe I burnt that all up already. Piano wood. Glass does not get recycled much, Linda. It's too heavy. Most companies don't take it anymore, so yeah, it's not much of a thing anymore. Most scrapyards won't even take it. Oh, let's go into the garage so you got something to look at too, real quick. Well, we'll go over here to my man cave around the corner here. Or this is the garage over here. And I'll show you something. There's the speakers and a transformer from the piano that keyboard. And I'll flip it over. And there's the those are the keys and the metal pieces on the inside. Got a lawnmower to recycle, and then these are all of my boards that I recycled out of them because their scrap company takes those. So I'll tear this apart and get the copper out of it. I'll get the magnets off of these. These are really strong magnets. If you've ever seen my scrap wagon, I use the magnets right there to put my tools on the side of my truck. Another one over there. There's my police car with all the holes in it. Here's my cop car with bullet holes in it from my shootout from a few years ago. Some license plates that I'm going to try and restore. Here's my 2 wheelchairs that I've recycled. I'm trying to sell those. That one runs over there. That one doesn't. So, yeah. Let's go back out to the fire. Fire's getting down now. I have to stoke it a little bit here. Sorry. Live stream went a little wonky there for a second. What really irks me is salsa or spaghetti sauce jars that the necks are just a tad too small for standard canning lid and ring. Yeah. Got some pretty good coals going now. Like a little barbecue pit down there. Darren Hudson, I stumbled across 3 aluminum wheels this afternoon. Well, heck yeah, Darren. Did you recycle them? You get about, probably about $50 at least for them. If they fit the standard canning lid, it would reduce so much waste. Yeah, it would. Darren, have you subscribed to the channel, brother? You sound like you are a scrap metal collector. Darren, where are you from, brother? I feel like I've talked to you before, but maybe I haven't. Make sure you hit that like button up above if you would. We've probably had about 20 or 30 people chime in tonight. Most people didn't talk. We've only had about 5 or 6 people that have made any comments or talked much. Most people were just watching. Linda says we have a washing machine and a stove that needs recycled. Okay, well, there's all sorts of junk haulers out there. Put it on Facebook Marketplace and somebody will come pick it up for you. I'm that scrapper from GI. Oh yeah, Darren from Grand Island. How's it going, buddy? There's lots of stuff to recycle in Grand Island, Darren. The fire pit that you're looking at right now is recycled. The wood inside of it is from a piano that I recycled. So all sorts of stuff gets recycled at my house. Darren, did you see the piano keyboard? Were you watching when I was showing that just a minute ago? I'll go back in there. I don't think you were. Oh, my son turned the light off, so it's going to get dark. Oh, there we go. So I recycled a electric keyboard today, Darren. There it is. And that's the rest of the metal pieces over there. And recycled a lawnmower there. So, yeah. Then I took the 2 speakers out. I'll take these off later and use them as magnets. Got a big old transformer that I'll be working on to take the copper out of. Got some wheelchair wheels that I'm going to scrap out. Big old chunk of aluminum there. Big chunk of aluminum I'll get there. Here's my 2 wheelchairs that I have. Here's my electric boards down here. I got 2 buckets of wire up there. You can see the wire sticking out. Over here is some of my aluminum. There's some of my copper up there, stainless steel bucket. Here's a big old deal of screws and stuff. Look how fill up an old jug of, there's another wheel I'm going to recycle. Here's a vacuum I'm going to recycle. Here's my license plates over here all organized. Here's all my aluminum down there, other aluminum, more aluminum up here, more aluminum. Oh, yeah. Well, that's my hoard. Here's some computer electric tower or electric components from the power supply that I've taken out. So, gotta have your hoard. Go back out to let's find another piece of wood. See if I got any wood over here that we can burn. Oh, there's a piece, but I want to keep that. Oh. Yeah. What we got over here? All sorts of things to burn. See if we can get this piece going. Get us one more piece to make a little more fire. There we go. That'll get some more flame going. Linda says she recycles and scraps as much as possible. Or Darren said, no, I found a cast iron piece from a piano before. Heavy trekking. Oh, yeah. I've recycled about 6 pianos in the last year. And the heaviest one was a grand piano. And man, that thing weighed 500 pounds. I think the harp weighed. Then Linda said we recycle as much as possible. We have a trailer. Just don't have a truck for hauling it now. And then Linda says, man, you keep busy. Yeah, I do. It's fun. I'm getting to that point where I'm kind of, semi-retired, although I am working still. Just started a new job as a deputy sheriff in Dual County, Nebraska. So, yeah. Now we got a little bit more of a fire going. Yeah, out in Chapel, Nebraska. It's about 2 hours from here, so I got to drive a bit of a ways, but stay out there in a little cabin during the week and then drive back on my days off. And do a little bit of scrapping on the weekend. Darren, have you done anything exciting lately other than finding those pieces of aluminum? Anything else? What do you do what's your normal job, Darren? Fire's going good on that new log. The little 2x4. Finally, a night where wind isn't blowing a million miles an hour. I'm waiting for the weather to settle down and stay steady so I can play in the dirt in my garden. Heck yeah. Oh, let's go see the watermelons. You want to see the watermelons? Let's sneak inside and go have a look at them, guys. For my gardening family, for the channel. Because, yes, I do talk about gardening on the channel. Let's go see the watermelons. All right. Those are the watermelon seed or pups I got going. And then these are crimson watermelons I got going here. And then these are actually baby watermelons. They'll only be about the size of a tennis ball. They got a lot more of a spring to them. So yeah, we'll be planting those pretty soon. There's my license plate planter box. Some of my wife's other plants. Her orchids. You got to have orchids if you're a Thai lady. And her lime tree. And then our other tree we got out there in the living room. Oh, all right, let's go back out to the fire. Is that what they're doing? They're getting too long because they're stretching for the light. You're planting corn, beans, and squash. The Three Sisters method. Okay. That sounds fun. I bet you got a good growing season in West Virginia, don't you? That's the Native American method. Plant the corn in the middle of the small mound, beans around them, and squash at the base. Okay. Got to lean into the fire a little bit here. It's getting a little cold now. It's probably about 40 degrees now. Well, oh, somebody else chimed in here. It's not only Linda here. Who else just chimed in? Tell us who you are and where you're from. This is Ryan the Scavenger with my new experimentation of campfires with Ryan the Scavenger. The bean climbs the corn. They also extract nitrogen from the air, which the corn then receives. The squash shade the ground, blocking weeds. Bugs don't like the hairy leaves. Well, that's very interesting. You must have a green thumb, Linda. I don't think we've ever talked about this. Everything I know, it comes from my wife, Amritai. 3 crops in one space. Okay. All I grow is watermelons. Hey, it's Scrappy Rodriguez. What's going on? Scrappy Rodriguez, guess what we're doing? We are recycling piano wood, but it's pretty much all burnt up now. But this is from a piano that I tore apart. The remnants. That is a log or a leg of a piano right there. That's just a 2x4 that I threw in. We're running out of wood. How's everything in Texas, Scrappy Rodriguez? Scrappy Rodriguez, check out his YouTube channel. If you're watching this later on, he has a channel where he does scrapping. Oh, we got Joshua Seacrest on here. What's up, man? He says, hey, what's up? Not much, Joshua. Joshua, where are you from, man? It is one way to recycle. Here, I'll go back into the garage, Scrappy, and I'll show you what I did today. I got a video that'll be coming out about it. Got to turn the light on here. There's a wheelchair that I took out of a dumpster. Another wheelchair that I got from a veteran that I'm trying to sell. Got 2 wheelchairs I'm trying to sell. There's the speakers that I took out. Big old transformer. Be tearing the copper out of that. And then here's the keyboard. And all the metal pieces, and got 1 lawnmower too. So, Scrappy Rodriguez, have you seen my cop car door from when I got into a shootout? Here's my cop car door from the Howard County Sheriff's Office. This is the first bullet when I got into my shootout. That bullet right there hit. I was behind the door. There's a bullet hole there, bullet hole there. So I got shot at 27 times during my gun battle. So got a wheelchair leg I'm trying to recycle there. So yeah, man, let's go back out to the fire. Joshua is from Pennsylvania, he says. Nice. Darren Redfeather, my buddy, my army buddy, brother from another mother. Yeah, yikes, he says. That was not fun. I did not get hit. I got very lucky. But he shot at me 27 times. It was a meth dealer. He had 6 pounds of meth in the car and 5 pounds of marijuana and stolen car, stolen gun. He didn't want to go back to prison, so he shot it out with me, but he lost. He ended up getting sentenced to 70 years was the final outcome, so attempted murder on myself. So yeah, don't shoot at the police. You're going to go to prison. You like the DeWalt bucket? Ah, thanks, man. Darren says, hey, brother. Darren says, by the way, all is good with the youngster. Yeah. Darren called me last night about doing some Scared Straight program on his nephew that was being a little ornery. Wasn't listening, but it looks like Uncle Darren has him straightened out. We were looking into taking him to the local county jail and try and have some inmates scare the crap out of him. Linda says, God was with you for sure. You know what, Linda? When I tell the story about my shootout, I often tell that to people that I do believe that his presence was with me because I don't know. I don't know how you get shot at 27 times and don't get hit. I mean, I was extremely lucky. So, lots of hearts there. Heck yeah. Scrap Rodriguez, I'm glad you didn't get hit. You know, no doubt, brother. Oh, you guys want to see something else cool? Let's go back inside since we're talking about this. See, this is why I like doing these talks, because you get into some very personal sides of my story that no one else would ever hear. You guys want to see the bullet? I got one of the bullets. Got to go inside and find it, and I'll show it to you. I keep it in a shot glass. Oh, where is it? This is the bullet that was shot at me when I was cleaning out the door. You can see the copper, or the brass, I'm sorry. So, yeah, that was one of the bullets that was shot at me. It was in the door. Pretty crazy, huh? Got very lucky that day. Very lucky. We got Linda here, so let's give Linda some bells. Linda Seal, United States Navy, arriving. I figured you'd like that, Linda. You got to have a bell in your house if you're a Navy guy, right? Let's go back out to the fire. Go, Linda. Your breath stopped them. Yeah, I got stinky breath. Are you on the tablet? No, I'm not on the tablet. Make it a necktie. Shivers your rivers to find that. Yeah, man. That, it's crazy, isn't it? I gave my dad's bell to my son. Oh, that's cool. I'll be nice and withhold remarks on the bell just to be nice. Linda was in the Navy, Darren. So I don't know if you've been on here before. I think you've talked to Linda. Darren and I bust each other's balls pretty hard, Linda. So we usually go at one another pretty good. No mercy. But thanks for holding back. So some of my subscribers don't think we got crazy people on here. Some people don't know if you're joking or not. It's a guy thing, all good. Hey, you know how it is with veterans. We bust on people pretty hard. Scrap Rodriguez says, good night, bud. Got to go to sleep. Have to get up early for work. Scrap Rodriguez, real quick. What do you have a real job, or do you just scrap for a living? Oh. Oh yeah, definitely busting chops. Busting chops hard. Well, the piano wood is all gone. Well, no, I got more piano wood. I just don't want to burn it. Okay, cool. Congrats on the other job, man. I just started my job back as a deputy sheriff again, so kind of been out of it for a minute. So are you still out there with your nephew in eastern Nebraska, Darren? Let's go get another piece of wood. Find some more wood to throw on here. Okay. Well, that's cool. This is wood from a barbecue grill. So let's go burn it. The rest of the week, okay. Hold on a minute, guys. I gotta set my phone down. Okay, there we go. Had to make a little fire teepee. Darren knows what I'm talking about. Linda says, hey y'all, just sending good vibes to all the paths of storms and tornado. Heck yeah, Linda, appreciate that. And we're wishing you cooler weather in West Virginia. Darren says, my niece had women's surgery and I'm looking after the kids. Darren says, yep, I do. There we go. We got the fire going a little better. That piece right there and right there and right there are from a barbecue grill. This one over here, just a piece of scrap wood. Darren, that's good of you. Women's surgery is not fun. Yeah. Man, we got 4 people watching here now. 3 likes. Darren says, Omaha Airport has been hit twice. The first one missed everything. The second took out buildings and vintage aircraft. Oh, no way. Really, I didn't know that. Man, there's some drone footage. Oh, the teepee fell down. Darren, I didn't build a very good teepee, did I? Oh, crap. Oh, well. Yeah, we got a good fire going. Darren says, I try to be a good person, Linda. Then Linda gives some funny emojis here. Probably talking about Darren's comment about the airport. Yep, he says. Well, we got a little bit of a fire going here again. Oh, I can flip the camera around. You can see me. See my ugly mug. We got enough flare going on. Yeah, it's nice and cool here in Nebraska tonight. No wind. Thank God. We've been a month of super heavy winds, so it's nice to just have peacefulness where you can sit out here and make a fire and have a nice peaceful night. What do you guys think, Darren and Linda, of since you've been staying here with me the longest time, do you like the live campfires with Ryan, fireside talks here? I mean, you guys stuck with me for a long time. I think Linda's been on with an hour at least. And we just have a third person chime in. We probably had about 40 people, maybe 50 now, that have chimed in here and there. Linda says if the wind dies down, we might have a bonfire in a few days. Heck yeah. 79 degrees in West Virginia, though. Darren says, last night I was cleaning a glass piece from the refrigerator, and as I was rotating it, exploded. The replacement cost me over $100. Oh, man, that's a bummer. Linda says, I like bonfires. Heck yeah. We got a good one going here now. From Barbecue Grill Wood. What are the odds? My cousin I had a bunch of wood from yeah, you're chiming in late. I had a bunch of wood from a piano scrap that I did today. Did I show you the piano keyboard? Have you seen that yet? Or I've showed it like 3 or 4 times, but scrapped out a electronic keyboard today, and there was a ton of wood, and I didn't have room, so I decided to burn it. And then my cousin from Alaska said, you should do a live stream of burning the wood. People like to talk on campfire, so that's what started that. Darren, he's running for president. Yeah, let's not start on the politics. Darren and I do not agree on politics. I am a very conservative Republican, and Darren, we don't know what he is. He can't decide what he wants to be. He doesn't want to pick a side. He'll get real fired up with that now. Not me, I haven't seen it. Cool, right. Well, let's go over there so you can see it. Gotta warm my butt up here. We'll go over. I've showed it like 3 or 4 times now. So I got a junk haul from one of my regular customers and scrapped out. These are speakers from the electronic keyboard. This is a transformer that I'll cut the copper out of later. And then there is the keyboard. Be taking that all to the junkyard, and a lawnmower too. Linda says, we can all agree to disagree. Yeah, for sure. We got a very politically divided country right now. Cultural Marxism, look into that. Darren likes to research stuff. That's what's going on right now. They're trying to divide our country up. See if we can get some other wood here. Oh. And the first part of cultural Marxism is to divide the country and get it all screwed up. And that's what's going on right now, where everybody hates everybody. Breaking a stick here. I'll get the fire going a little more here. Well, the piano is completely gone. We're getting down to scrap wood from my scrap wood pile here. This, believe it or not, this is from a campaign sign. We're burning a campaign sign post from the Republican Party. Yep. Darren's probably going to say that's the perfect spot for a Republican Party campaign sign post, the fire pit. I know he's going to say something like that. Yep, there you go. He says, yay. I knew it. I could have called that one. Yeah, there's something peaceful about a campfire, isn't it? Darren says, damn right. I don't allow any political signs on my property. Yeah, I'm pretty into politics. I had 2 campaign signs in my yard. My dad was ran for county commissioner twice, and my grandpa was mayor and city councilman for many years, especially if it's Republican or a Dem. See, that's the thing. Darren doesn't know if he wants to pick a side. He just hates all politicians. I think he's secretly very liberal, but he says no. Oh, he tries to say he's an independent thinker, but I don't know. I think you have to pick a side when it comes to politics, because if you don't, your vote means nothing. It's okay to be independent, but, you know, fortunately, the way our government's set up in America is we have two-party system, and independents don't have a lot of options on who they want to vote for. I just don't want it blocking up the scenery, she says. You got to get your garden going. Heck yeah. Oh man, I cannot believe we have burned up this entire load of piano wood and electronic keyboard wood. Libertarian, libertarian, me a libertarian. Yeah. Joe Lieberman died. He was one of those guys, though. He tried to say he was libertarian, but I think he was secretly a Democrat. Do this, don't do that. Can't you read the signs? Darren, yep. Oh, man. Holy cow, it's 10:44 p.m. I've been bullshitting for an hour and a half. This is the longest live stream I've ever done. Maybe we'll have to do more of these campfire live streams. He was for many years, then the truth hit him and he went toward the light. You talking about Joseph Lieberman? Well, there you go. You are a Democrat, aren't you? This has been nice. Good company and good conversation. You know, my son was supposed to come out here and join me, but he never did. Little booger. Beats watching you attempt to lose fast off your already too fast butt. You mean fat? See, there you go. Army people don't know how to spell. We need a yeoman like Linda that can get in here and do spell check. Or a personnel specialist like Ryan the Scavenger. Army guys don't know how to spell. How's your security system going there, Darren? I set up Darren's security system in his house for him. Is it working good? Linda said I was a bookkeeper too. Darren says, or put together a proper sentence as well, it seems. Darren was a journalism major, has a master's degree in journalism. Oh, he's always correcting the way I speak, I guess. Darren says it's working wonderfully. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, man. Here to help. Glad I could help. Linda says, it's okay, Darren. We can understand you, brother. He was probably speaking his native language from the Lakota language. That's why we can't understand him. Darren says, thanks, Linda. I kind of need it these days. Time to get the old. This is my high quality fire pit stoker, which is a shovel. Linda says, well, I need to get the dishes done. Y'all have a good night. Hey, Linda, thanks so much for sticking with me for over an hour. That's really cool of you, Linda. Linda the super fan, Darren the super fan. We have another person that just chimed in here. Who else is in here now? I know we got Linda and Darren in here. We got a new person in here watching now. Tell us who you are and where you're from. And Linda, you have a good night. Thanks so much for tuning in so long with us. Who's the new person that just chimed in? It's Stevie Weefy. What's up, Scavenger? How about that? From one super fan to the next super fan. Linda, my super fan from West Virginia. And now we have Stevie Weefy Walker from Texas chiming in. Not Stevie Weenie, Stevie Weefy. Or maybe do you like Stevie Weenie? Stevie Weefy is another Navy buddy. Stevie was an aviation administrationman, second class petty officer. We were both on the USS Independence together, and we've kept in close contact together, and we went on trips to Thailand together. And he's also a super fan. He's the one that gave me my weights for my Walking with Ryan episode. Steve says, oops, yeah, so you meant to say Stevie Weefy, didn't you? Not Stevie Weenie. Ryan secretly wants to be a Democrat like FDR with his Fireside Chats. Yeah, not. I am not ashamed to say I am a very conservative Republican. Golly, guys, I can't believe we burned up the entire piano. You want to know what else is funny? I only have 9% left on my battery. So let's just do it until my battery dies. Tornadoes came close to y'all last night. Yeah, they did. Well, 2 nights ago now. Or 3 nights ago, is it now? I don't know. Yeah, man, we got some of them Texas tornadoes down here in Nebraska. Or up here in Nebraska. How are you doing, Stevie Weefy? How's everything in Texas? How's the weather out there? You got the pool going? Darren says he also really wanted to go Army, but he only qualified for Navy. Well, that's funny, since you wanted to switch to the Navy and then didn't do it. Darren Redfeather says tonight, last night. Oh, there was tornadoes tonight as well? Holy crap. That's crazy. Crazy ass. Man, we got 4 people watching here now all of a sudden. Well, this is my new experiment here, guys. This is Ryan Smith. This is my channel, Ryan The Scavenger. And I have a YouTube channel where I talk about scrap metal collecting, license plate collecting, law enforcement, gardening, and life. And then I do a live stream where I called Walking with Ryan, and this is my new experiment tonight, Campfires with Ryan. So Steve says, good, got some bad weather, may come through tonight in Houston. Oh man, no kidding. Well, I know we got Steve watching and Darren watching, so who are the other 2 people? Make a comment down below and tell us who you are and where you're from. We have Darren from Nebraska and we have Steve from Houston, Texas. Darren says, our prayers are with you, Steve. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, Steve, are you ready to go to Thailand again, bro? Amritai is itching to go back to Thailand, so let's hop on a jet plane and go back over to Thailand. What do you say? I see you there, Pops. It's my son. It's Yamez. What are you doing, Yamez? How's everything in San Diego tonight? Out in Camp Pendleton, are you enjoying your last few months in the Navy? My son, James Smith, a.k.a. Hospital Corpsman 3rd Class Petty Officer, Fleet Marine Force, James Smith. Just James says he's chilling, just doing laundry. Heck yeah, man. On those high-quality Marine Corps barracks. You ready to get out of the Navy and go on a new cycle of your life and become a physical therapist? So ready to get out of these things. I bet so, son. That's how I was when I was at my 5-year mark. I hope you go back in, though, and become an officer. Darren, who's on here now, I think he kind of secretly regrets that he didn't become an officer. He was going to be a pilot in the Navy, and he decided not to do it. Steve said, "What you burning? That sounds great, going to Thailand. I still remember 98. We spent a whole month there." Yeah, man. We sure did. James was there too. We got 3 of us that were there in Thailand together. James was just a little guy, though. Or no, James was not there because he wasn't even born yet. That was 2000 when we were. When did we go back again? We went back in 2010. Yeah, 2010 we went back. You came again. Yeah, James said, "I was born in 99, dork." 2009, that's right. The second time. Yeah, Ann was just a little one, wasn't she? Yeah, James boy is going to college to become a physical therapist. So proud of him. James just saved someone's life the other day. He was out hiking and a guy almost fell off a mountain, and they formed a human chain with 4 people to reach out and save this guy. So we got a little hero here in my young man, James here. Should probably put him in for a lifesaver award. Steve says, "How's she doing as an officer?" She's at the Naval Academy, Postgraduate Academy right now doing admissions. So she's probably going to be getting out of the Navy as well and then joining the reserve forces. Darren says, "Nice, go James." Heck yeah. James doesn't get on here very often, so this is kind of a unique treat to have James in here. James, do you think you're going to go back in and join the Navy after you become a doctor? Do you think you'll really do that, or do you think you'll try and go and do the Navy SEAL thing too that you've always wanted to do? My son is a super workout guru, and he is super tip-top shape, but he's always wanted to try for the SEALs, but he never did, so I don't know. He says, "Depends on the disability rating." Oh, that's true. If you get a big disability rating after you get out, that might change things. Not after this shoulder surgery now. Ah, you're super tip-top shape. My son likes to go out and hike and do bonfires and stuff like that, so this is right up his alley. Well, I hope you get a good rating from the VA. Then we can go to Thailand. Take Stevie Weefy with us. Maybe take Darren with us. And take Mom and Justin and Ananong and Larry and Ivy and CJ Bear. We can all go over to Thailand and have a big old trip over there. Do a bonfire on the beach in Pattaya Beach. Go surfing in Thailand. Oh, that would be sweet, wouldn't it? Darren says shoulder surgery May. Oh, yeah, that's right, Darren. You do got shoulder surgery coming up on May 13th. Good luck. Hope for a speedy recovery. Had mine in January. How is your shoulder doing, James? Is your shoulder good? You've had 2 shoulder surgeries, Darren? Holy cow, man. I did not know that. Getting better. Good enough to pull that dude off the ledge. Yeah, man. You know, James, we need to put you in for a lifesaver award before you get out, or a lifesaver ribbon, or maybe probably a Navy Achievement Medal for sure. Said yes after this one upcoming, same shoulder. Oh, you've had the same shoulder done twice. Holy cow. I didn't know that part of the story. The old fire is simmering down here. This is wood from a piano that we burn up. Oh, this is my first ever fire pit that I've done out back. Lived here 14 years and I've never done one. So we're repurposing piano wood for a fire. Yeah, James does deserve a medal. Like I said, there was 4 of them, and they created a human chain holding their arms together because they didn't have any rope. And James was the lead guy at the very end. It's not that big of a deal, Pops. I'm sure anyone else would have done the same. Well, you were doing what corpsmen do, save people. And you did the Corpsman Creed and saved a guy from possibly dying. I mean, he was really close to falling off the ledge of that cliff. Darren said you earned one. James, it is a big deal. Yes, it is, James. I mean, not everybody would do what you did, James. Yeah, what I just said. He said the exact same thing. Here's my neighbor's lawnmower robot. Yes, he did. I'm having fun. Screw this. We got people still watching. My son's watching now. My son never gets on here. I'm going to get we're going expeditionary mode here, folks. We're going to go get a electrical cord and see if we can do it before my phone dies. We are going to get an electrical cord, get my charger, and we're going to keep the charge going. How about that? We're going to get fancy here. Cuz I'm having fun. We got freaking 5 people watching now. Maybe, just maybe, I'll get my son, Justin, to come out and watch with me. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's flip this around so you guys can see what's going on. Electrical cord. And we're going to get the cord going and then go inside and get the charger. We're going to think outside of the box here on how we can keep this campfire going, because I'm having fun. My son, like I said, never gets on here. So I'm going to go get my charging cord. By the way, this is the young man that's on here. This is James, boy. There he is. There's Corman up right there. That's the man. And there's his Dudley dad right next to him. We're going to go get another log and put it on the fire. So stay with me, folks. And we got to hurry up and throw some more wood on there. Ah, here we go. This is from a piano. So stay with me. We're going to go get the log on the fire. We're going to get some more wood going. And we're going to get this fire going again. But first we got to try and save. Here's the electrical cord. And we're gonna save this live stream from dying. All right. How about that? We got the charge going. And now we got to stoke the fire back up to life here, guys. See if we can get a fire going again here. Okay, now let's catch up with the comments. Brian, oh, we got Brian Gerch. We got Deputy Gerch from Perkins County. Don't do it. Brian says, oh, never mind. Not going where I thought it was. Steve Walker says, Can't you just plug your phone into the wall? I'm outside, bro. I'm out in my yard, but we're plugged in now. Darren says, typical Navy guy, can't even properly wind up a cord. Oh, shit. Come on, fire. We got to get the fire going here again. We got to stoke that fire up and get it going. Smitty says, you got to get a bag of coals. It'll light. Okay. Steve says, oh, need some distance. Darren says, you mean fat, portly dad. No, LOL. Okay. She's about to stoke up here, I think. There we go. Look at that. Boom. Fire. We have fire. You already have coals there. Yeah, man. We have fire. Fire. And we got my son here. This is exciting. He never gets on here. I mean, like hardly ever. So, and my youngest son is inside. He frickin' won't join me out here. Oh yeah, James, look at this. I scavenged a swing. And this is right here where James, who's on here, he was throwing seeds off of the deck, and they were landing right there, and that's what started the whole watermelon thing. Look at that, we got a fire. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is from a mattress that I scavenged. I cut one of the boards off of the mattress. Man, we got 4 people watching here. I think we got Darren watching, Steve watching. We got my son, James. And I think we got Brian on here too. So we got Brian from Grant, Nebraska, Steve from Houston, Texas. James is in San Diego, California. And Darren is in Nebraska as well. Look at that. We got a little fire going here again. Heck yeah. And we got a frickin' cord plugged in, so we got more electric. Gonna go grab my laundry. I'll be back. Okay, James, you got to come back here. We got 5 people watching now. I've been on for an hour and 27 minutes on the new Fireside Chats with Ryan the Scavenger. We got the fire stoked up again. We got everything going here. Darren says, James is right. I think I need to teach you to be a good fireman. Native fireman. Have you started your cop job again yet? Having time to scat? Yeah, I started 2 weeks ago. I'm on my days off. I'm back home in Kearney, in my backyard here, in my little fire pit. And yeah, I was teasing Darren. Darren drives truck, so I arrested a guy my first day back, and then wrote a truck driver a ticket for running a stop sign. So I was telling him how bad the truck drivers are, but there is a difference from talking to Darren. There are drivers and there are truckers, and the truckers are the professional drivers. So that's the difference. And I think from talking to Darren and listening to him talk about his experiences, he's a trucker. He's the professional. Man, we got 5 people chiming in now. Hour and 29 minutes into the campfire live stream with Brian. If you're new to the channel, The name of my channel is Ryan the Scavenger, where I talk about scrap metal collecting, license plate collecting. I talk about law enforcement, I talk about life, I talk about gardening, and I talk about Thailand. Those are kind of my niches. And then I do these live stream things. I do a main one that I've been doing now, 35 episodes of Walking with Ryan, where I promote a healthy lifestyle living. Darren was trucking for 40 years. And yes, I do have time to scavenge, Steve. I did a couple hours of scavenging today, as a matter of fact. And I'll be having a video coming out probably tomorrow or the next day. Depends on how much it takes me to edit it. So 40 years of trucking, bro. That's a long time, man. What do you want to edit, brother? Oh, your travel videos? Is that what you want me to help you edit? Yeah, I can definitely help you out. Heck yeah, we'll get you up and running on the YouTube as well. Darren was just down in Texas. He's in a travel club where he travels around for discount travel prices. Oh, we got 16% on the battery now. 1 hour and 32 minutes on the live stream here now. This is going to be like a world record live stream for me. I don't know about YouTube. I will teach you about YouTube. What do you mean, man? You know about YouTube. You're always on YouTube. And Darren says it's actually wholesale travel. Kind of a delay. Hi talking here. Wrote something long but disappeared. Anyway, wanted to know if James is staying in the Navy. Heard something about a doctor. Yeah, he is getting out of the Navy in July. And then he is going to become a physical therapist. A DMT, I think is what they're called. And yeah, so we'll have two doctors in the family, my sister and my son. Darren says yes, he only knows YouTube as a viewer. You know what? The editing part, it is quite a challenge. And oddly enough, I didn't know anything about it. And I taught everything to myself by watching YouTube videos. That's the one neat thing about YouTube is you can teach yourself if you spend the time watching videos, and all the editing skills I learned from watching YouTube videos. What do you guys think of the fireside chat here? Do you enjoy this? I had one lady on here. She was with me for an hour old Linda, one of my super fans. We got my 2 other super fans, Darren Redfeather and Steve Walker, on here. Darren's been on for about an hour now too. Steve's been on for about 30 minutes now. Darren says, I have an app on my laptop now and GoPro videos. You know, you might have to teach me, because that is my next thing, is to get a GoPro and start doing kind of first person scavenging. So Steve says, yay, yeah. Or yay. Darren says, oh, cool, I'd be glad to. Heck yeah. GoPros are painful, though. What's so painful about GoPros? The only thing I hear about GoPros that people talk about is the battery life is not very long on them. I always hearing them talk about that. They tend to overheat. Huh. I can't believe I've burned all this piano wood. I didn't think I would be out here doing this long enough. Steve says, yeah, is with an H. Yeah, you're right, it is. I spelled it wrong. Yay in Texan for yes. Okay. Texan language. Battery life sucks. I have 4 of them, and it still isn't enough. Okay, well, maybe it's not an option. Okay, let's go get some more wood. All right. What do we got over here? Here's another one of them slats. This is a slat from I don't know. All right, you're gonna see the scavenger at work here. I'm gonna cut this with a saw here real quick. All right. There we go. We got more wood. Great videos though, bitchin' videos. Yeah, the GoPro does do some good stuff, doesn't it? Try not to cut the cord. I was trying not to cut the cord. You can try mine before you decide to buy one. Heck yeah. Or maybe I'll just borrow yours and use it all the time. Be a GoPro bummer. Oh, we got a good fire going now. These are slats from a mattress that I chopped up. I kept the board, but I got all sorts of extra wood in there. I'm building the fire wrong. I don't know. I'm just throwing it in there. It is going good though. The boards are too long. I know I need to TP them a little better. Steve says, I saw all the damage in Opaha. I can't imagine dealing with that. Sure, Darren says, sure, you can borrow mine whenever you want. Thanks, man. We got to plug the battery back in here again. I had to unplug to go into the garage to get more firewood. Oh, that would be a problem. We got to go plug the cord back in. Let's get back out to the fire. Darren says Epley Airport in Omaha. I think he was in reference to Steve talking about all the damage in Omaha. Steve said, do you have a storm cellar up there? I guess your man cave is below ground. Yes, I do. What's wild is that the tornado season hasn't even started yet. Yeah, no kidding. Isn't it April, July? I don't know when. I don't know when that is. When is tornado season? I would imagine it would be this time. I don't know when you have cold air and warm air. That's how tornadoes form, because you have the cold air and the warm air swirling. Darren says no, June, September here in Tornado Alley. We might have to change it to April showers bring April tornadoes. Got a good fire going again. 1 hour and 46 minutes. This is officially the longest live stream I've ever done. It's kind of fun to sit here in the fire and bullshit. This time of year is supposed to be very cold rains, Darren says. I fear the hurricanes down here, Steve says. Last one was in 2008, Ike. It wasn't fun. House stood it though. Yeah, I bet. I mean, the Mother Nature, hurricanes, tornadoes, whatever. You know, in Thailand where my wife was from, the tsunamis. I mean, all sorts of dangerous things from Mother Nature. Guess there is something to this global warming thing, eh, Ryan? Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Wow, a cop-out cop. What do you mean? James is back on. He says, I'm headed to bed, Pops. Got to work in the morning. Well, thanks for hanging with me, son. I know you're into this camping and fire building stuff, and it was sure nice to talk to you. And you're a topic of the conversation. Old Stevie Weefy's cheering for you and rooting for you to stay Navy, I know he's saying. So go become a doctor and come back to the Navy, and we want you back if the disability isn't too high. So we'll see. Get that shoulder better. Darren says, Ryan, the great big conservative party member, you're supposed to be a denier of the climate change. Oh, okay. I guess I missed the memo. Darren says, good night, James. Good night, y'all. Thanks for tuning in there, Corman. Steve says, I seem to remember us in Thailand in 2008. Earthquake was in 2004. We could have been there. Yeah, we sure could have. Oh, that tsunami was awful. There might be hope for you yet there, Ryan. And my fire building skills. We missed you at coffee today, Darren. We do a veterans coffee every Saturday. Darren wasn't there, but he's out spending time with his family, being Uncle of the Year. Uh-oh, looks like we're down to just one person now. It looks like Darren, or no, two. Darren and Steve are with me now. Darren says, no, that's a lost cause on my fire building skills. Steve says, Phuket came back quick, though. I didn't see much evidence that it happened on the beach road. Yeah, man, Phuket. You know what was crazy about Phuket, though? The government came in with bulldozers and dug holes and buried everything in holes because they wanted to get the tourism back as soon as possible. Oh, there's lots of bodies buried on the beach in Phuket, just so you know, Steve. Oh, we got a third person watching now here. Who do we got? If you're new to the channel, this is a new live stream I'm doing called Fireside Chats with Ryan the Scavenger. And yeah, really, Steve. Thousands and thousands of bodies were buried on the beach. Kind of morbid to think about it, but I got to get the hood on. My head's getting kind of cold. Darren, I need you to build me a buffalo skin hat. I can have a warm head. It's cold out here. Need to go chop some firewood if I'm going to keep doing this. Damn near burned all my scrap wood, or start scrapping more pianos. Darren says, I believe you, Steve, and Ryan about Phuket. Yeah. Grow some hair, Baldy. How do you know that for sure? They were talking about it, Steve. You know, that they were just, I think there's even videos of them with bulldozer. I mean, dude, it was just thousands and thousands of bodies they had to put somewhere, so they just buried them. Darren is my resident researcher, so he'll probably hop on the tube and look it up. Darren says, Steve, do you know about the Thai King? Well, you got to clarify, Darren, though, which Thai King, if you're, and what story are you going to tell? And which kings? And the current Thai King is quite the womanizer, if that's what you're going to talk about, and not many Thai people like him. Now, King Bhumibol Adulyadej, he was the longest reigning monarch in the world for many years, and the Thai people loved him, but his son, not so much. Yeah, the current Thai King, he's not very well liked by the Thai people. He lives in Germany for most of the year. I'll go inside and I'll give you a little lesson of who we're talking about, because he hangs on our wall, the old king. This is Bhumibol Adulyadej and his wife. He was the longest reigning monarch for many years. This is his 60-year ascension to the throne. He was king for a long time. The Thai people really loved him. His son, though, is not very well liked. Thailand tuk-tuks. You recognize that, Steve? I think Steve was with me when we bought this elephant teakwood and brought it back. We carried back this little Thai lady right here, and that elephant too. And that we carried back. And then our Sawatika lady over here. Sawatika. And that says Yindi Tanrap in Thai, which means welcome. Back to the fire. Back to the fire we go. Can't believe you guys are sticking with me this long. Yeah, the good old tuk-tuk, man. You gotta love the tuk-tuks, right? Back to the fire. Oh, I knew Darren would look it up. But the son abhors work or cares about the people of Thailand. He isn't just disliked, he is despised. That is true. That is true. Well, it's mostly because he's kind of a man. He's always has like multiple wives, and yeah, he is not very well liked. Tourism and the sex trade are large moneymakers. Yeah, they sure are. Jeepney and Philippines too. That was a cool place, Olongapo. Yeah. Remember when we went to Steve and I went to the Philippines together. That is a piece from a oh my gosh, a sewing machine, an old wooden sewing machine that I recycled, but we're using her as firewood tonight. The bot bus in Thailand. Remember that, Steve? Everybody knows about the bot bus. We got to get take Darren over to Thailand. He would probably lose his mind. And you never made it to Angela City. I didn't either. Should we make a fire pit in Thailand when we go over, Steve? Oh, Clark Air Force Base in the Philippines is probably what you're thinking about. That was a big one. Your mom's not doing so good anymore? Oh, man. How old's mom now? Is she 90 now? Or is she 80? Yep, Clark. Your mom's 91 years old. Holy cow. That's a long life she's had, brother. 91 years old. I keep myself in the gym and try to take care of myself so I can help her. I don't have any family left after she passes. Yeah, you do. You got people like me, your friends, your Navy family. You got the scavenger. Got the hot coals. Well, I think I'm going to let this board burn up, and we're going to call it a night. What's the bot butt? Oh, the bot bus. It's the money in Thailand is called the bot, and then it's the bot bus. So it costs like a few baht to ride the bus. I used to go camping with Jeff and my friends by the lake here in Texas. Yeah, I bet you miss your brother a lot. Fire reminds me. We talk to you later, Ryan. Dodge those tornadoes. Heck yeah, man. You take care. It was really nice talking to you, Steve. Oh. Just you and me party, yep. The Scavenger and Darren. Had quite a few people chime in tonight. It's freaking midnight now. Well, heck of a deal. You're dozing in between chats. I probably should have cut out after this last one, but I was kind of having fun. This is a record. Over 2 hours. Got a pretty good coals going on here, though. Definitely get some good watch time out of this one. I'm about to become monetized. Did you know that, Darren? I have, I need to get like 10 more subscribers. I think I have 490 subscribers and I have 2,700 hours of watch time. So when I get 500 and 3,000, I can get monetized. So that's kind of exciting. It'll be real fun though when I get it and I monetize, and I don't just have to keep talking about it. Kind of like I met the goal. Yeah. My cousin from Alaska, he said I should do it. I was, he always calls in. He's a truck driver. Yeah, that's so funny. He's a truck driver too. And he always calls and talks to me on his truck drive home from the valley in Alaska. And he's a regional driver. He just drives out and drops groceries off at grocery stores and stuff like that. But anyhow, he's like, people love watching fire live streams. And I'm like, really? He goes, yeah, because I was telling him how I was going to burn up the piano wood. He goes, just make a live stream out of it. So another truck driver gave me this idea. How about that? Congrats to all my success, huh? Well, I should say, hopefully, congrats to you on a successful surgery coming up here, right? Successes. Yeah. Well, the fire is dying down. We got a lot of smoke. I do got that one board in there, but she doesn't want to light off. I don't know why. I don't think it's enough to get her going yet. Two nasal surgeries unsuccessful. Well, that's no good. See if I can go get some paper to light that little last board off. There we go. 4 esophageal surgeries unsuccessful. What the heck? That's not cool. Not cool at all, I bet. Woo. A big old flame going off of that cardboard. That burned that last board up there pretty good. Cardboard burns real easy. Well, that burned that last log up real good. About time to put the top on it and call it a night. I need to go split some wood, so I got some logs. I burned all my wood up in my garage that I wanted to burn. I got a lot more wood in there, but a lot of it I want to keep. I actually have a grill if I wanted to barbecue. Can actually barbecue on it. Now we're officially safe from getting in trouble with the fire marshal. Well, it looks like Darren popped off. Thanks everybody for, oh, no, Darren might be back. We're burning off the last of the coals here. Well, I think I will chime off here now. Thanks so much for sticking with me. Been 1 hour and 87 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop off. This is Ryan the Scavenger. Thanks so much for watching. And the fire is about to die. We burned up the pianos. Y'all have a good one.